Hello everyone, this is Tenguru, and welcome back to my Dark Souls boss challenge, with only 3 bosses left before the end. In the last episode, we made our way through the Royal Wood and fought the corrupted knight Artorias. While exploring the large Colosseum where we fought him, we stumbled upon another of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights, Hawkeye Goff. Goff was the leader of the great archers of Orlando, who wielded giant bows used to hunt dragons. We find him now blind and in retirement, spending his days making archery carvings. It isn't until we find ourselves being played by the black Dragon Kalameet that Goff agrees to take up dragon hunting again. With a single shot from his mighty bow, he is able to ground the dragon and give us a fair chance at finishing the deed. The one-eyed black dragon Kalameet is one of the few remaining dragons left in the land after the war Gwyn waged against them. It is said he is so mighty that Orlando itself dare not provoke him. His black fire attacks are extremely powerful and should be avoided whenever possible. He has a large variety of attacks available, which can make it difficult to read him at times. Your best bet is to avoid staying in front of him and constantly try to circle around his side. This will help you avoid some of his stronger attacks, but you will still need to get used to the timing on his attacks if you expect to beat him. One attack in particular to watch out for is his telekinesis. His eye will glow red, and if caught in the field of the attack, you will be picked up, damaged, and now have a red icon over your character's head. While under this effect, he will take double damage from his attacks, making the fight that much more difficult. It doesn't last too long though, so it's best to play defensively until it wears off. To combat the dragon, I thought it would be fun to channel our own inner dragon. By forming a covenant with the stone dragon in the Ash Lake, we are able to transform into an ancient dragon through the dragon headstone and the dragon torso stone. This is the right of apostles of the ancient dragon, and the effects of this can only be reversed through death. Using the items after transforming gives access to a special force roar and a dragon breath attack. The downside to this is that we cannot wear armor in this form, meaning our defenses will be minimal. That in conjunction with the calamity effect from Kalameet will make this a difficult fight. I've had a lot of requests for the dragon form, so I'm really glad we found a place for it in this series. For our weapon, I thought it would be fitting to use the Dragon Greatsword. This sword can be found by cutting off the tail of the stone dragon. Doing so won't even break your covenant, or even aggro him. The two-handed R2 attack let loose a mighty shockwave. It's a lot of fun to use. Speaking of cutting tails, you can also cut the tail off of Kalameet. Doing so is extremely difficult, as he rarely leaves his tail exposed, but if you manage it, it will net you the Obsidian Greatsword, which has a similar two-handed R2 attack. With Kalameet done, we now have one boss left to finish in the DLC, who also happens to be our last boss before the final fight with Gwyn. Manus awaits us in the Chasm of the Abyss, and it is bound to be an epic battle. I think I have a pretty good idea as to what gear everyone will want for this fight, but you can feel free to share your thoughts along with any other suggestions for the drawing you might want to see. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.